everybody, let's begin the discussion over the questions of straight lines. A straight line L through the point 3, -2 is inclined at an angle of 60 degrees to this line. If it is also intersecting the x-axis, then what is its equation? Now, we just assume that the line which is passing through 3, -2 has slope m. And the other line which is given to me is root 3x plus y equals 1. Therefore, its slope is what? Minus of coefficient of x upon coefficient of y, which is this. Now, if they are inclined at an angle of 60 degrees, that means both these lines are making angle 60 degrees with each other. So, I know that tan 60 is plus minus mod of m1 minus m2. So, you can write it as m minus root 3 upon 1 plus m1 into m2. Right? So, this gives you what? This is root 3 into 1 minus root 3m equals plus minus m plus root 3. So, one by one, let's see what we have. First, we have root 3 minus 3m equals m plus root 3. So, from here you get root 3 gets cancelled. You have 4m equals 0 or m equals 0. And the other case can be root 3 minus 3m equals minus m minus root 3. So, root 3 plus root 3 gives you 2 root 3 minus 3m plus m is minus 2m equals 0. 2 common, 2 is going to vanish, root 3 minus m is 0 or m is root 3. Now, it is given to me that it is intersecting the x-axis. If it is intersecting the x-axis, that means it is not parallel to the x-axis. If it is not parallel to the x-axis, slope cannot be 0. So, slope has to be root 3. Now, I know the slope of the line. I also know that it is passing through 3, -2. Its equation will be what? Y minus y1, y minus minus 2 equals m into x minus 3. So, from here you get y plus 2 equals root 3x minus 3 root 3, or I can say y plus 3 root or y minus root 3x equals minus 2 minus 3 root 3. Y minus root 3x plus 2 plus 3 root 3, and therefore this is the correct option. Moving to the next question, we have if P is a point on this line and the other point, they are opposite side, lying on the opposite side of the same line. Okay. So, here first of all understand if the line given to you is y equals 3x and they are basically lying on the opposite side of this line. Now, you have 3x minus 4y minus 8. Just take it to be equal to k. 3, 4 is lying on some side of this line, right? So, 3, 4 when you plug in place of x and y, you get 3 into 3, that is 9, minus 4 into 4, that is 16, minus 8, this is clearly negative. Now, if on one side of the line 3, 4 is lying and on the other side of the line x, y is lying, if the side on which 3, 4 is lying, I am getting this value to be negative, clearly the side for which x, y will be lying, I am going to get 3x minus 4y minus 8 is positive, right? Now, you know that x, y is a point which is lying on this line also. So, y can be replaced by minus 3x. So, you get 3x minus 4 into minus 3x minus 8 is greater than 0. So, you get 3x plus 12x minus 8 is greater than 0, which is 15x is greater than 8 or x is greater than 8 by 15. Also, again if you write the same thing, 3x minus 4y minus 8 will be greater than 0 for x, y. Then 3x can be replaced by minus y. So, you get minus y minus 4y, which is minus 5y minus 8 is greater than 0. Minus 5y is greater than 8. Y is less than minus 8 by 5. So, x will be greater than 8 by 15 and y will be less than minus 8 by 5. Okay? Moving to the next question we have, if the line joining the origin to the intersection of this line and the curve, they are at right angles to each other, then tell me about M. What is the joint equation of the line? Basically, joining the origin to the intersection of this line and this curve, it's pretty simple. It is x square plus y square plus minus 1, because this is minus 1, times Lx plus my. So mx minus y upon 2 whole square equals 0. We've done this in the pair of straight line section. So this becomes x square plus y square minus, what is this? M square x square plus y square minus 2mxy whole upon 4 equals 0. So this gives you 4x square plus 4y square minus m square x square minus y square plus 2mxy equals 0. So you get 4x square minus m square x square. So 4 minus m square x square plus 4y square minus y square, which is 3y square, plus 2mxy equals 0. This is the joint equation of those lines. And those two lines are basically perpendicular to each other. That means a plus b is 0. What is a? Coefficient of x square. What is b? Coefficient of y square. So a plus b will be 0. That is 4 minus m square plus 3 is 0, or m square equals 7. So your answer is that m square will be satisfying this equation. Next we have equation b minus c into x plus c minus a into y plus a minus b is equal to 0. Now over here, question is, when are these two going to represent the same lines? Pretty simple. Coefficient of x, coefficient of y and constants need to basically behave in a proportionate manner. What is that? b cube minus c cube should be equal to b minus c k times, and c cube minus a cube should also be proportional with the same constant to the other coefficient of y, and a cube minus b cube should be equal to k times a minus b. Now b cube minus c cube is what? b minus c, b square plus bc plus c square. If this is equal to this, that means b minus c should be 0, or b square plus c square plus bc is equal to k. Either this should hold or this should hold. Next thing is, similarly for this, either c minus a should be 0, or c square plus a square plus ac is k. And from the third also the exact same thing. Either a minus b should be 0, or a square plus b square plus ab should be k. That means from here what do you get? b equals c, c equals a equals b, or other condition is that k is this, k is this, k is this. That means all these three are equal. That means b square plus c square plus bc is equal to c square plus a square plus ac. Now from here c square gets cancelled out. You're left with b square minus a square equals ac minus bc, which is c into a minus b. This can be written as b minus a into b plus a equals c into a minus b. Now this can be written as minus of a minus b. This gets cancelled out. You are left with a plus b plus c is 0. So you are basically getting that a should be equal to b and a plus b plus c should be 0. You can also say they are going, if these two conditions hold, I am going to get the very condition for straight lines. If A is equal to B, I am going to get an or A plus B plus C is 0. That is going to give me the equation of this line being same as equation of this line. You can also take this and this, B equals C and C equals A, which are automatically going to follow. Next we have fifth, if the area of the triangle formed by the lines y equals x, x plus y equals 2 and the line through ph comma k and parallel to the x-axis, that area is given to be 4h square, then the locus of P can be what? Okay, so let's try to understand the scenario. Y equals x, this is y equals x, x plus y equals 2, this point is 0, 2, this point is 2, 0, fine. And there is a line which is parallel to x-axis. This is the line parallel to x-axis passing through the point h comma k. If h comma k is any point lying on this line, definitely this is k. So the line's equation is y equals k, because it is parallel to x-axis and one point has y coordinate as k, so obviously all the points are going to have the y coordinate as k only on this line. Therefore y equals k is the equation of this line. Now this point, both these points are going to have k as their y coordinate, dash comma k. I am talking about this triangle. What is this point? When y equals x intersect x plus y equals 2, just put in place of y, put x, you get 2x equals 2, x is 1, y is also 1. So 1, 1 is this point. Talking about B and C, B is basically the intersection of y equals k and y equals x. So clearly this is k comma k, and this is the intersection of y equals k and x plus y equals 2. So y equals k, x plus k equals 2, so 2 minus k is the x coordinate. So this is 2 minus k comma k. If you know the vertices of the triangle, you basically are in a position to find out the area of that triangle. Area is what? Area is given to be as 4h square, right? Area is given as 4h square, that is 1 by 2. Determinant of 1, 1, 1, k, k, 1, 2 minus k, k, 1. This is given as 4h square. When you resolve this, it's very simple to resolve. You get k minus 1 whole square equals 4h square, which means k minus 1 equals plus minus 2h. That means y minus 1 equals plus minus 2x. So y minus 2x equals 1 and y plus 2x equals 1, right? Y minus 2x equals 1, or you can also say from here, this is y minus 1 equals 2x and y minus 1 equals minus 2x. So you get 2x minus y plus 1. 2x minus y plus 1 equals 0, and next you have minus 2x minus y equals minus 1, or I can say what? 2x plus y equals 1, or I can say 2x plus y minus 1 equals 0. Clear? Moving to the next question, equation of the line which is parallel to the line. So there is something given information about this line, that equation of the line which is parallel to the line common to the pair of lines given by this and is at a distance of 7 from it. Let's talk about this. This is the equation of a pair of lines, right? This is another equation. Which are the two lines whose joint equation is given by this, and which are the two lines whose joint equation is given by this? Let's understand. I'm talking about 6x square minus xy minus 12y square equals 0. I can write this as 6x square minus 9xy plus 8xy minus 12y square equals 0. This brings 3x common, 2x minus 3y plus 4y, 2x minus 3y. So you get 3x plus 4y, 2x minus 3y equals 0. This is the first line, this is the second line, and the joint equation of these two lines is actually this. Talking about the next joint equation, what is it that we have? 15x square plus 14xy minus 8y square equals 0. This also resolves and gives you 5x minus 2y into 3x plus 4y equals 0. So these are the two lines whose joint equation is given by this equation. Obviously you can see that this line is common to both. I am saying what is the equation of the line which is parallel to the line common to the pair of lines represented by this. The line common to them is, so common line is 3x plus 4y equals 0. I want the equation of the line parallel to this. So line parallel to 3x plus 4y equals 0 is 3x plus 4y equals k. How to get k? It is given that the line is at a distance of 7 from this line. Now what is the distance between these two lines? Mod k upon root over 3 square plus 4 square, and the distance is given as 7. This becomes what? 5. 7 into 5 is 35. So k comes out to be plus minus 35. So 3x plus 4y equals 35. 3x plus 4y equals minus 35. Both are the required equations. Next question says match the entries in column 1 with the appropriate entries in column 2. First one says that, let's talk about this. An integral value of m for which the x coordinate of the point of intersection of this and this is also an integer. Let's first talk about the point of intersection. 3x plus 4y equals 9, but y I am going to keep it as mx plus 1 because both of them are intersecting. Common point, this is it, which is 3x plus 4mx equals 5. When you have x common, you get 5 upon 3 plus 4m. Now this is going to be an integer only when 3 plus 4m is either equal to plus or minus 1 or plus or minus 5. 3 plus 4m is minus 1 implies m is minus 1 because this is minus 1 minus 3. That is minus 4. M is minus 4 upon 4, which is minus 1. And if 3 plus 4m is minus 5, this becomes m is minus 2. So two of the answers are m is minus 1, m is minus 2. Both p and q will be shaded against it. Talking about the next one, what is it that we have? It says that the line 2x minus 3y minus 6 equals 0 meets the coordinate axis at this and this. So what is a comma 0? When y is 0, you get 2x equals 6, x is 3. And when x is 0, you get minus 3y equals 6, which means y is minus 2. So a comma b turns out to be 3 comma minus 2. This line is passing through a comma b, that means a comma b is going to satisfy the equation of this line. Y is minus 2, m into x, m into 3 plus m square. So you get m square plus 3m plus 2 equals 0, which is m square plus 2m plus m plus 2 equals 0. m plus 2 plus 1, m plus 2. So you are getting m equals minus 1 and minus 2. Again, p and q will be shaded against b. Clear? Then you have if the point 3 comma 4 lies on the locus of the point of intersection of these two lines. Let's talk about this. Line is x cos y, x cos alpha plus y sin alpha equals m, and x sin alpha minus y cos alpha equals n. Just square and add both of them. Squaring and adding leads to what? So this is x square, and then here also this is x square. Cos square alpha plus sin square alpha is 1. X square into 1 is x square. Plus this is y square, again this is y square. Cos square alpha plus sin square alpha is 1. And then you have m square plus n square. It is also given that 3m minus 4n is 0. That means 3m equals 4n. 3m equals 4n, or n is 3m by 4. If n is 3m by 4, this is what you've got. And if this is the locus, I know that 3 comma 4 lies on this locus. So in place of x I can put 3, in place of y I can put 4. So I get 25 into 16 equals 16m square plus 9m square, which gives me 25m square. This is 16 and this is 25. I get m equals plus or minus 4 R and S. Clear? That's how we deal with this. Moving to the next one, we have a statement 1 and a statement 2. What is it saying? Let's try to understand. There is line L1, line L2 and line L3. L1, L2, L3, they are all three parallel lines. So this is L1, L2, L3. A line makes an angle of theta with them and intersects them at PQR respectively. So clearly there is some line which is intersecting these lines. Now see, there is a statement 1 and statement 2 given. Let's talk about statement 2. If this line meets three parallel lines at A, B and C, then AB upon BC is independent of the slope of the line. To show that, we drop a perpendicular, and you know that AB upon BC, suppose this is D and this is E, is equal to AD upon DE. Right? What is AD? Distance between L1 and L2. It is the distance between L1 and L2. And what is DE? Distance between D and E is same as distance between L2 and L3. Now whatever the slope of this line is, obviously this distance can never change. This slope, this can be made with more inclination, with less inclination, but eventually it is going to be coming out with the help of this perpendicular. It will be these two distances only which are not going to change ever. This line can change its position, but these three lines are not changing their positions. They are at a distance at which they already are. So therefore this ratio is not at all going to change even when the slope of this line changes, and therefore statement 2 is correct, that AB upon BC is actually independent of the slope of the line which is intersecting the three parallel lines. Similarly, here it says that suppose, now instead of ABC, it says that suppose it is meeting them at PQR. Okay, then PQ upon QR will be 1 upon 4. Now we know PQ upon QR is again PD upon DE, and PD upon DE is what? Distance between L1 and L2 upon distance between L2 and L3. So therefore, just ABC has been changed to PQR, nothing else. So PQ upon QR will be again distance between L1 and L2. What is the distance between L1 and L2? This is L1, this is L2. They are parallel. You can see it will be 16 minus 12 with a mod whole upon root over 3 square plus 4 square. Then it is QR. QR, PQ upon QR is this upon this. This is what distance between L2 and L3. L2 is this, L3 is 3x plus 4y equal to minus 4, you can write it. You can write this as equal to minus 4, and therefore minus 4 minus 12 with a mod again upon root over 3 square plus 4 square. This gets cancelled out. What are you left with? 4 upon 16, which is 1 upon 4. So this is also true. So clearly statement 1, statement 2 both are correct. Statement 1 is true, statement 2 is true, and statement 2 is clearly giving a correct explanation for statement 1, that yes, because it is independent of the slope of line L, that is why it is coming to be equal to a constant. Fine. Moving to the next question, we have L1 is given, L2 is given, they are perpendicular lines, then they are going to intersect at what point? Now the fact that they are perpendicular lines itself means that the product of their slopes is minus 1. Slope of L1 minus coefficient of x upon coefficient of y, so it is minus 3 by 2. What is slope of L2? Slope of L2 is minus coefficient of x upon coefficient of y, which is lambda. Now they are perpendicular means minus 3 by 2 into lambda is minus 1, lambda is 2 by 3. The moment lambda is 2 by 3, you are in a position to get the equation of L1 and L2. Let's get the equation of L1 and L2. 3x plus 2y plus lambda equals 0. 3x plus 2y plus 2 by 3 equals 0. So this gives you 9x plus 6y plus 2 equals 0. This is L1. And then you have lambda x minus y plus 1. So lambda is 2 by 3x minus y plus 1 is 0. Lambda x minus y plus 1 is 0. So this gives you 2x minus 3y plus 3 is 0. This is L2. Clear? If this is L1 and this is L2, I want to talk about where they are intersecting. So what do I do is, this is 9x plus 6y plus 2 equals 0. Multiply this by 2, you get 4x minus 6y plus 6 equals 0. Add, this gets cancelled. This is 13x plus 8 equals 0. X is minus 8 by 13. When you plug this value in this equation, 2 into minus 8 by 13 minus 3y equals minus 3. You get what? Minus 16 by 13 minus 39y by 13 equals minus 3. Right. So what do you get from here? Or let me just remove this. X is minus 8 by 13. Let's work it out over here. So you have minus 16 by 13 minus 3y plus 3 equals 0. So this gives you minus 16 plus 39 by 13 equals 3y, which is 23 equals 39. Y is 23 by 39. So x is minus 8 by 13 and y is 23 by 39. This is your correct option. Moving to the next question, we have, if this equation is representing a pair of straight lines, then what is lambda? Okay, so let's just compare this with the general equation of straight lines. Ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals 0. Here it is ax square, so 12x square, 12 is a, plus 2hxy, so 2 into minus 5xy, this is h, plus by square, 2y square, this is b, plus 2gx, this is g, plus 2fy, I can write it like this is f, plus c. This represents a straight line provided this determinant is 0. So if this is representing a pair of straight lines, what determinant should be 0? A, B, C, H over here, G over here. G is what? Again minus 5, 11 by 2. And F over here. When you resolve this determinant, which is very easy task, you basically get lambda equals 2. So the integer associated to this question is 2. So revise all the questions very nicely. They are actually using all the concepts you've learned in this chapter. That's it from my side. Thank you.